We have the Radiant, we have the Dire. We have an intro. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another ability draft analysis with me, KarmaKnight, and that gentleman right over there. It's Stargate.
Why, hello there.
Finger guns all around. Finger guns OP. We have here a game that we both played in, and this one was mildly stressful occasionally, but also a blast.
I like your starting items. Just like going bracers, but also clarities.
Yeah. Hashtag never not bracers is still my thought, plan, and decision at the beginning of every game.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I
yeah,
got so fucked here.
I
Don't
really
look.
don't look. I
Don't
see.
look.
I see 4 enemy heroes. Oh, that's a tornado. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's problematic. And the tree tie to lock you down for that first blood. Like I said, this game was occasionally stressful.
I was very upset. I mean, the thing is, all of us took so long to get to runes, and that's how I felt about that moment.
Man. Yeah, they also just clearly had a coordinated gank for the runes. You've got Hoodwink being invisible. Totally about to steal our river rune. Nope.
Noise.
Death Prophet got it.
Get it. Lol.
I got the bounty rune bottom. I'm sure that river rune top went to them. Yeah, Windrunner grabbed that one.
Right now.
And better late than never, especially when you actually get it. Coddle picks up the rune top. All right, let's introduce some lanes. Let's start with top. Top. Yeah, let's talk about top. What have we got here? We've got Invoker and Windrunner versus Prime Beef, and immediately doing supporty things, Keeper of the Light.
Yeah, Invoker has an interesting build. He's got that magic missile acorn shot thing going on.
Yeah, seems good. Couple bouncy, long-range casty sorts of things. Pretty solid support build. Sticky bomb
that
too.
Nether swap turns out to be the worst thing that he has.
Another swap is a fantastic ability. In the right hands, it's really easy to like just swap yourself into the middle of the other team and get blown up immediately, especially on somebody squishy like Invoker. But if you have some timing and some good positioning, it can really ruin somebody's day, especially when you have a nice long stun like Magic Missile to back it up.
Yep. Yeah, and Sticky Bomb is good. He used that a lot more than he did Magic Missile. That was strange.
Yeah, Sticky Bomb is just quite a solid nuke.
And then we got this Wind Ranger.
I kind of don't know if I love Acorn Shot on his build, because his other 3 abilities are all just kind of castery support abilities. I don't see him having anything to make Acorn Shot good, unless he builds some serious damage.
Deny?
Might have been a deny. I don't remember the draft, but if you want to see the draft, you should consider supporting the channel on Patreon. You'll get to see the draft and a post-game analysis, and there's merchandise, and yeah, all those things.
Do it.
All right, let's talk about this Windrunner.
Yeah, she was scary as hell.
Cannot click on things. There we go. Oh yeah.
Fire,
Spirit Siphon and Focus Fire. Both abilities that kind of just tether her to you and let her run around without having to bother with attack animations anymore.
Let her do whatever she wants, yep.
It's a very scary build. Uproar is also terrifying. Disable passives, get some extra damage, and Shackle Shot so she can tie you to a tree. She also keeps a pretty good number of her talents. The Shackle Shot and Focus Fire both being Windrunner abilities.
That's true.
Seems like a good build. I like it.
Why the Wraith Band? Weird.
Attack speed, I guess. Yeah, kind of weird. I don't know about Wraith Bands as a starting item in general. Certainly not on a non-agility hero. Like you get some attack speed out of it, I guess. Anyway.
This prime beef.
Prime Beef has some survivability, 2 long-range nukes, 3 long-range nukes. It's just skill shot central, I guess. Abilities that are easy to miss with, some survivability, no lockdown. I hate it. This build is terrible.
Me too. I dislike it a lot. It's a do-nothing build, and he's a strength hero with some of the highest strength gain, by the way. And
Yeah.
he's gonna sit in the back?
I mean, Strength Gain and Gravekeeper's Cloak make sense together, but like, yeah, then all 3 of his abilities being like, dump mana into spamming these long-range nukes.
It took me way too long in this game to realize that. There were a couple of deaths that I had.
I think he has even worse intel gain than me. Yeah, 1.4 intel gain per level. Like, this guy is not meant to be a caster. And yeah, speaking of nice shot. Speaking of participating in team fights, like our beefiest Prime Beef sitting in the back row is not great. Hopefully somebody else will build some good engage for our team.
Yeah,
Hint, it's me. And dying right now, we have Coddle. I actually like Coddle's build quite a bit. Hey, he lived. He lived. I really like Onslaught to go with the whole blast off pulverize thing, since he's squishy. Along with Savage Roar, like he's got a couple good survival mechanisms to go with a great opening nuke combo. I kind of like it. It's unfortunate that it's on Coddle. You know who this would be good on? Prime Beef. You know who Prime Beef's build would be good on? Coddle.
Coddle. Yeah.
Maybe these two can just switch all their abilities and be much better off for it.
Maybe they can.
All right, let's take a look at mid. We have the Lazy Lion Visage, Visage, a thing I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh my god, Chakra Magic and Tornado was
That
so
is
annoying in lane.
So rude. Also, Arcane Aura. So, okay, I have a serious problem with this. Well, I guess Chakra Magic helps a little bit. I mean, a little bit. 6-second cooldown reduction on a 30-second spell?
It's still a lot.
He's gonna end up doing it twice per cast, so it takes off 12. So this is pretty much a do-nothing hero to me. You've got a tornado every 18 seconds, and a no bonuses to right-click damage Flesh Golem intel hero. This build is garbage. Would be okay as like a P5, but I have no idea why this is mid.
Yeah, it being mid was weird. The Flesh Golem thing with the Tornado was mean, eventually.
Yeah, Tornado scaling up early, because Invoker's abilities are kind of busted in AD, especially early game, since they tune all the way to, you know, level 7 orbs, effectively at level 4.
It smacked me a couple times, for sure.
Yeah, could be very strong, but also, I maintain.
See, like, he's mid right now, you know? Like,
well, he just switched bottom.
He's bot, yeah.
Baron Von Bullshit is in trouble. Yeah, stop the push with the Tornado. Now we're all just running for our lives because we got nuked to hell by that. But I think in, like, you know, another 10 minutes or so, he's going to drop off badly. Golems on an intel hero is not a good way to scale. The bonus strength totally goes to waste.
True.
All the mana in the world doesn't reduce the cooldown time of Tornado. Chakra Magic does reduce the cooldown time of Tornado, but it's still pretty high. So
yeah, it's 30 seconds long.
I'd really love to see something other than Arcane Aura here. Like, this is an intel hero. He's gonna be okay on having some mana, especially like just with Chakra Magic, and cooling down Tornado is good, but
yeah, I wonder why he took that.
Needs more nuke, really, for this to be a good build, in my opinion. Anyways,
he is going for Octarine Core.
Yeah, for their cooldown reduction, that makes a lot of sense. On the other side of the river, we have an Axe build.
Oh yes.
Vanguard, because you're squishy and need to get up close and personal with Trample. I like it. Trample Windrun is so silly. Trample's amazing with move speed stuff. We've seen this in a couple other videos. Definitely played
Yeah.
against it, played with it a couple times at this point, and Trample is a super powerful ability if you have the move speed to back it up. And there are not many better options than Windrun.
Windrun was so good, and then once I got Ags, oh man, the fact that you just go poof, invisible, and can still cast.
Windrun's
Oh, man.
enemy debuff has increased slow, blinds enemies, and grants invisibility that is not broken by attacking or casting spells. So you get 6 seconds of attacking, like right-clicking out of invisibility. That is comparable to Slark's ult. And yeah, that is incredibly strong.
With
Especially
exorcism,
since it includes like slow and yeah, this build is bonkers. I have a suspicion you're gonna do well, and it's not just because I already played this game.
ah, this creep killed me. Okay, so then bottom. Bottom, we have this hoodwink.
Then
who was
bottom,
annoying.
we have a Hoodwink. Where's Hoodwink? Come here, Hoodwink. There you are.
He's teal.
It's got
Larky.
Venjora, invisibility, maybe track to protect his own Venjora, illuminate to help him farm, I guess. I don't know, seems fine. Track and
He was
Aura
very
are
annoying.
definitely some like good hard-hitting right-click things. Illuminate is excellent for farm.
But Venjora doesn't do anything for track, like, or any of his abilities. Really.
Yeah, the Ags effect
The Ags.
on it is pretty much
Well,
wasted,
whiff.
but it's also his only Ags ability, so I think you just don't build Ags on this.
Yeah, I
Just
suppose.
build some crit, some attack speed,
Just-
some life steal,
Yeah.
be a right-click carry, and Hoodwink is a good body for that, so I don't hate it. Seems like a perfectly good build. He is doing some kind of weird stuff with Illuminate. He just charged and fired that one in very low charge time. Like if you're gonna loot, yeah. He also is not leveling it. If you're gonna bother with having it, level it. If you're not gonna use Illuminate, just level Ventura more.
Agreed.
Anyway, I think it's a good build. It at least has the potential to be a good right-click build. It doesn't do a ton, but like, it has track, it has bonus damage, can show up out of nowhere with Shadow Walk. You don't need like a ton of items to get pretty scary with this. Like, throw in an Orchid Malevolence, and you can appear out of nowhere and silence somebody and just start wailing on them. I think it's alright. We have a Lone Druid, who I mentioned during the draft has the greediest of greed builds.
He's so great.
Sure enough, he is using mines to farm the jungle right now. And he's also got Janata, Shuriken Toss.
Yep.
I guess he just has Shuriken Toss to put the Ags on a range ability. Or the Janata on the range ability with Ags. I don't know if that's good enough. Like, he's already got the attack range Janata. Just let him do 2 Janatas? Oh, hey, look at that. Freezing Field just totally kills Hoodwink.
Yeah, he can do 2 Janatas. It's one on hit. And
One on
with
hit and one on the
Shuriken.
Shuriken. Alright, I mean, I guess that's good.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a little bit of extra farm, too. Yeah, sure. I like it. It's building Ags on a damage dealer, which I don't love.
I mean,
As for
Lone Druid
support,
is not the best right clicker.
yeah, that's true. But he does have good range if you can like get some damage on his hits another way. Look at this Stargate just running past the tower for a super easy kill. Sure, too bad he didn't level that thing that lets him stun people, and instead has Shuriken Toss.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's greed.
All right, let's look at who are we leaving out on our team. Death Prophet
Ooh, yeah.
with a bear, who he is giving his items to. Going for the Mask of Madness, Orb of Venom combo.
He's not doing the best at farming right now.
I mean,
I have
he's,
way more farm than he does.
yeah, he's just trying to support his bear. He also like got pushed out of lane or just left lane. I don't feel like he really got pushed out so much as just bailed on lane in favor of jungling because of bear. But like, he doesn't actually have any good farming abilities. Once the bear gets, you know, Mask of Madness, it's pretty decent, I guess.
Frostbite actually is really good for farming if you level it. But
I mean, it's okay. He definitely can jungle with this, but I don't see him having like really fast wave clear or anything to like flash farm the entire jungle every minute. So I feel like he should have just stayed in lane early game until he had, you know, Maelstrom or Radiance on the bear. He does go for Radiance on the bear, but like let's keep an eye on the clock. I don't think it was a fast one.
27 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, and like this game was fine anyway, but like I don't feel like this build really contributed a ton to our game.
I just remember it was 27 minutes because I called it out. And not such a nice way.
Yeah, Bear and Frostbite both on the Windrunner, who is a squishy intel hero and complete with other heroes dealing damage to her. She's just walking away. Like, it's an okay build. It just doesn't have quite as much punch as I might like.
Well, I would have leveled Frostbite first. Like, I don't know what.
I agree completely. As an early game support ability,
Frostbite's
absolutely
so
Frostbite
broken.
first. We have a bit of a messy fight top, but it goes okay. So far, 1-1. Death Prophet down. Coddle goes down as well, and we're on the run. If I remember right,
Kinda just farming.
yeah, you're getting some farm. I end up just like kind of hiding top. I know they're all here, so I'm just kind of out. Yeah, check out this Visage with Golem hitting Prime Beast and not doing anything. 3 levels up, wailing on him for like 20 seconds there. Just doesn't do anything.
Doing nothing. Yeah.
And last is the Bounty Hunter, who just immediately got stunned out of his ult. Well,
what stunned you?
that was Magic Missile off Invoker. And now that I've been reminded that Invoker has Magic Missile, I dare say I do a much better job of remembering to wait for the Magic Missile to go off before I try to stun. So I have Crystal Nova and Freezing Field. That's it. This build has no other abilities.
It does, but you favored the attributes.
Yeah, no, I just dump points into stats. I also bought a bunch of Clarities early game and a Void Stone. Really just
Still
needed...
having mana problems.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, no, this is okay. This is right after a fight. Like, my mana pool is just barely 700, so like, I use my 2 abilities once each and dump my entire mana pool. Which is why I opted just for regen.
Yeah.
Because this build is definitely a one-trick pony build where I want to show up and ult and slow people with Crystal Nova so they stay in my ult long enough to die. Hopefully have a team that helps or something.
I just had gotten killed by Wind Ranger with this Maelstrom focus fire.
Yeah, Windrunner definitely has potential for lots of kills this game. It's currently 12-9. If we look at net worth, looks like they're doing great. They're up 4K. Up 4K and 3 kills at, 17 minutes. A little dangerous.
Ooh, that was close with the...
Death Prophet just barely survives the tornado. Meanwhile, Lone Druid does go down. I wasn't actually looking at that.
Yeah. I went stompy stomp.
Coddle pretty much misses with his ability. Cool, nice. Coddle's setup is a little weird. Oh, and he charges right under tower. That seems dangerous. I feel like this might be a dead Coddle. Indeed, Coddle goes down. We pick up the Invoker. I had the Crystal Nova ready. I was going to get that if Brain Beef didn't kill shot it for me. Kill secured, thank you. Meanwhile, you're taking on some heroes bottom, like their entire team.
Yeah. Yeah, they came for me. I was warding really. What's nice is I have the skills now to complement Exorcism and allow me for waiting for my cooldowns with Trample and Wind Run.
Yeah, I like those with Exorcism. It's good. Take you out of the fight for a second. Let your ghost do the damage for you.
That's the one.
So, Visage clearly won mid. It's up 1,000 gold on you. Our mid tower's down and yours is still up. How's the score look like? I feel like you did too badly. You're 3-3. Visage is 1-1. Alright, so kills wise, they're both pretty much neutral. You got a little bit out farmed. After Visage though, it's all us. Next 3 highest scores gold wise right now are, well, now things are moving again. Yeah, you and Prime Beef are now at the top, followed by me. Then all 5 of them, and our Death Prophet and our Coddle are way at the bottom.
Oh god, that kill for you, Brian. Can
Did
we
you see
we back up 10 seconds or
Yeah,
20 seconds?
let's go 20 and watch this fight, because this is actually a hilarious moment.
3, 2, 1.
You at 19.5?
I'm at 19.5. So he almost kills me, this hoodwink.
Almost, and I
you
get the
come in.
blink in and right
Jesus.
click on him. I didn't even have abilities off cooldown. I just saw
Just were
the
there.
moment and blinked in and got that right click.
And I'm fully healed from exorcism right after that. It was such a glorious moment.
I am
I
not
was
fully
one
healed.
hit away. That win run, man, really saved my bacon.
I'm 3-0 so far. You're 5-3. Our Prime Beef is actually doing quite well. He's 4-1. I can't help but notice that Coddle is already rather heavy. Prime Beast is all alone in the middle of 3 enemy heroes right now. Oh man, he gets tunnel vision on Lone Druid and goes forward through 4. That was the decision.
Stupid. I tried to back him up, but he didn't walk towards me.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about that. Like,
I feel like his build is a little bit similar to Visage's in that, like, it has some good damage potential early. I think just spamming those nukes out can definitely do some damage. But, like, the armor melt from Wave of Terror is, like, kind of the only thing that really scales on this build. 'Cause the damage from Wave of Terror is a joke.
the
130
does.
damage.
The break from sharpshooter scales.
Yeah. The break
I mean,
from
that's
sharks.
still useful.
Yeah, okay.
Useful late, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
assuming you can land it. But like, he's got a Basher. Basher tells me he wants to be at melee range. He's got skill shots. We see the Visage come in to save this tower, and I have picked up my shard at this point, so that is a very easy kill right there.
I'm going for my Ags now.
Anyways, I was complaining about this Prime Beef build. Why does he have a Basher? Why is this Bracer not done? So confused.
I don't think
You
he can.
and Death Prophet go top. Oh, fascinating. Spirit Siphon maintains through Yules. Ooh, Lone Druid's a slippery Lone Druid. I think that's going to get him, though.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Death Prophet picks up the Wind Ranger. And Hoodwink slips away, invisible.
Yeah, he
I am
really did slip away.
terribly embarrassed to be showing up with Coddle at this point. Like, is there a fight happening? Where was I? It's okay, I don't have an ult anyway. You have now firmly taken over the gold lead, and we've gotten ahead in kills. Fascinating. Coddle does the
Exorcism
run at them
really gives
thing,
the-
but doesn't get
harm.
the pulverize.
I have 3 of the towers as my own now. With exorcism.
I mean, you've killed 3 towers. Yeah, all 3 of their T1s are down. All of ours are down also. Death Prophet trying to get picked off. Hanging out way too long jungling. Seems to have forgotten there's another team here. I just saw the magic missile kill the Death Prophet though, so I kind of just YOLO go for it. And it works out okay. on a mega kill streak. Guess there was also a fight top that I wasn't watching.
No, I just chased down the lone druid. I got him away from you guys.
Nice. All right.
He broke off, and I was like, oh, mine.
I am kind of repeating this theme for my character throughout this game, where I blow off my ult and some spells, and then have to run all the way back to base.
Yeah.
The joys of being a caster on Bounty Hunter. On the bright side, it's working.
rough.
I'm actually second place in farm, which is hilarious because
Well,
the only last
bad.
hits I got in lane was just securing the range creep with Crystal Nova.
So now we have Echo Saber with Skull Basher on Prime Beef.
I mean, at least until Death Prophet left. Echo Saber Skull Basher on Prime Beef is, I mean, it's good. Doesn't exactly let him utilize the range of his 3 spells.
Oh my god, this keeper went for that axe.
This keeper went for that Ags. I'm sure he has a bunch of abilities that give him effects with Ags, right? Shard, Shard, Shard. No Aghanim's upgrades found.
It was such a heavy team.
He's 2-8. He actually hasn't died for a little while. He fed badly early, but he's slowed down.
Much like the dying is the not being able to contribute.
Keep an eye on bottom right now.
Yeah.
You've got your ult going down for another tower, and I think we were just hoping to bait.
Oh, they blinked on it. They pinged on it.
Yeah, they ping on it.
Okay.
A couple of them TP in. And I was just waiting for the magic missile. And also hopefully for the tower to go down because you were low enough, or it was low enough. End up going a little bit early once there's 3 of them there. And they just melt so fast. I finished the tower, and I ended up deciding to run. I probably should have just run straight at the Hoodwink. I probably would have killed him if I'd done that.
Probably.
But that's okay. That was a good fight. 2 of them in
Yeah,
a
we got
tower.
the tower. A tier 2, mind you.
Yeah, 25 minutes is actually pretty early for T2s to be going down.
That
and
put us really high on the net worth too.
yeah, we're up 4K now. You and I leading it by a lot. Hoodwink is next. What's Hoodwink up to this game? He has a Maelstrom and some crit and some agility. I mean, seems good. It's pretty much what I'd be doing there.
It's funny because he has a very similar build to Wind Ranger right now. If you look.
Yeah, Wind Ranger's build makes a little more sense. Considering Focus Fire just like desperately needs Maelstrom.
Hoodwink needs attack speed. And
the crit
he's getting a hyperstone.
doesn't do as much with Focus Fire because of the damage reduction.
Why does Prime Beef keep doing that? He goes 1v3.
Yeah, I don't, I'm so confused by Prime Beef this game. Like, he's got melee items, agility, boots, Echo Saber and Basher,
Caster build.
and like a sniper caster build, and 1 tank ability. Like, no right click abilities though. Why is his entire item setup a right click setup? So
Gave me
confused.
such stress. Much stress.
So confused. He is now 4-3, so I mean, not doing that bad. Could certainly be worse. Oh man, I believe we gave the Death Prophet some crap about that Cloak of Flame pretty much being a miniature Radiance, because sure enough, we are 27 minutes in, and this bear just got a Radiance. Yeah. 27 minutes is not quick. Death Prophet with no items. Boots and Magic Stick.
Yeah. Mask of Madness and Radiance on the bear.
And the bear has everything. I mean, that's fine. Why axe, Cuddle? Says Invoker from the other team. Oh man. Looks like it is run down mid and hit the tower time. The other team collapses from all sides. Coddle goes down. Windrunner goes down. Exorcism secures the kill with some bonus damage from, indeed, Sniper Mode Prime Beast. Lone Druid thinks he's a big scary boy, but he's not, and he dies immediately, standing in Exorcism.
He has 1,300. Like, what is he thinking?
Scramble
I do more
Windrun
than
gets you
1,300
a very nice
in 10
double
seconds.
kill. And that's pretty much a rampage. Like, some other people on our team got kills. I believe Death Prophet
Visage, you stupid.
not in chat, but I believe Death Prophet claimed that victory for his Radiant Spare.
Oh god,
verbally.
yeah, he was like, and that's why Radiance is OP, and I was just like, oh no, okay. I don't think that's what happened there, buddy.
Just look at the damage on the fight recap.
Yeah.
Damage done is literally all you.
Whatever.
That's so funny.
It's fine. What am I gonna argue? I don't know.
Maybe this is the Cloak of Flame that we grilled Coddle over. Looks like it's time to go again. This time I'm here. I think it's fair to claim some of the damage that time.
Nope, that was you. Yeah. I got one off that time.
Invoker with the buyback, and we kind of just leave. Your ult's not up, so we don't have any reason to push here. Happy to take a double kill and walk out.
That Hoodwink was really close.
Really close and really invisible. I had no idea. You're back in. Oh, you pick up the Hoodwink. Nice double kill for you there. You do go down eventually. The swap is pretty good, but there's no backup for this Invoker, so I just pick a different direction and run away.
Yeah, you just pieced out.
Yep, not much health left, no mana left.
Swap, run away.
Did I mention this build is a bit of a one-hit wonder? Like, one-hit wonder, one-trick pony, whatever your favorite way of saying that is. I literally built stats so I could have a mana pool. Because I needed BKB and Blink. Like, oh man, look at those 400 damage crits coming out of Windrunner with her Daedalus. That's so funny.
Here comes the swap. There it is.
That is a pretty good swap. All these noobs on Prime Beef, who is quite weirdly fighting 3 heroes by himself.
Bottom, like
bottom alone. To be fair, he took the tower while that fight was going down mid, but I feel like he maybe could have gotten out if he just, left. Meanwhile, Coddle has gotten to 211. Impressively negative score. I think that thing you were saying about Coddle, having a build that's good, but why is it on Coddle? Like,
and he has that Axe that he's just like so proud of.
Yes, the Ags is legendary.
There's some serious pride too. Like he's not. He's been called out a couple times, and he's not doing anything about it. And I believe you even say.
I think I said something like nice enough in the way that I said it that he realized he wasn't just getting roasted. Because I do remember explaining to him that he needed Shard, not Axe. It's like a couple ults go down. Oh my god, those two melted so fast.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was quite still. I don't know if we needed like both of our ults there.
No, I don't think we did.
Might have been some overkill.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's fine.
I
would love 2 dead enemies.
Oh, my net worth is it lower? No.
Alright, okay. What does this Visage do? He blinks on you, he hits you with the tornado, he turns into a zombie, and uses his no right-click items to do 0 damage to you. Like, sustain boots, naked blink, a Null Talisman. I mean, I guess technically that gives him 10 damage. And an Octarine Core gives him no damage, no attack speed, nothing of the sort. Like,
Seconds are you at?
I'm at 33-16 right now.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
We watching this fight mid? Is there a
Yeah.
fight mid? I don't know, I feel like there's not much happening right now.
No, there's not much happening.
I don't know, I wanted to see if Visage was gonna like itemize into using Flesh Golem effectively.
No.
But at best this is a poor build still.
just
Prime Beast gets caught mid alone.
But he just walks
Runs away this time.
Because he has 2,900 health, just,
Yeah.
you know, casually.
He has switched to some strength treads at least. Now he has an ultimate orb. He opts
Yeah,
to
what
put
is
the
he doing with
circlet in
that?
his backpack instead of ever finishing the bracer. So confused. What? How is that?
Yes.
Okay.
He has enough to buy it. Like I don't.
Yeah, like that's not expensive. Why not drop the 200 gold on finishing your bracer ever? Whatever. I clearly don't understand what this player was thinking,
Yeah.
or
his
have
meta is
a
just
similar
way too
mind
much.
to like his planning or decision making. Like this might have been somebody that was just like, I want to play a ranged caster. I do not care what body I have. But like, why would he build any of this? I'm so confused. I really don't get it. This is such a contradictory build. Meanwhile, Trample Wind
Healing
Run
everything.
by itself,
God, I
100%
killed him
Sloan
so
Druid.
many times. So many
I
times.
throw on my BKB and Hoodwink goes invis. Visage
Yeah, we
blinks
don't see any of
away.
them. They're all there, and
They're all there, but they're like just outside of our range. This one slows down enough that I believe we get him. There it is. That's the permission to pull the trigger for me. Just saw the magic missile go down anyway. But alas, they're all just running away more.
yeah, we really
Hoodwink?
need vision
Hoodwink was right next to us and invisible the whole time. That's hilarious.
for so much of the game. Funny.
This is the point in the game where I realized that no one had bought vision at all, and I was like, I'm gonna do the laziest wording ever, and just bought. just bought naked
towers.
observer wards and put them on all the hills. Like that's it. One
Wait.
here, one here, one here, and
Oh
one
God,
by
and
our.
they have vision
by our
of them
lane.
too.
Hey, you know what? It actually made a huge difference.
It did. But that bottom tower, or yeah, that bottom
Yeah,
hill there.
that's a free ward for them. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why this is not how you ward. I swear I know how to play a support better than this. It's just not what I was focused on or worried about this game.
No, it didn't really matter. I had so much damage. I could just walk in, and I had so much health.
I feel like
So-
right about here we were like, hey, we went uphill mid a minute ago and got some kills and it was easy. You want to just do that again? I think we just do that again here. Got myself a
So for
strength
your-
blink. I like
For your
strength blink on this
watchers,
build.
I have Crimson Guard and Hearts, just because I want to be able to walk at them.
Connell gets swapped in mid, immediately dies. I try to go to his rescue, but he's already dead. I'd call
Oh,
that a
you
pretty
did a
successful
triple kill.
rescue nonetheless. Oh yeah, he did get a triple kill. I can't really chase because freezing fields. But yeah, showing up with strength blink really makes freezing fields ridiculously effective. You're on a killing spree. Mid racks go down. I jump on the Visage, who doesn't seem to be able to do anything. I mean, it might be because Coddle grabbed him, Pulverize, and it might be because his build's terrible. I don't know. Tell me. And
Yeah,
at this
his build
point,
is pretty bad.
we're all a little low.
God, that hoodwink, man.
Daddle. Ah, that's right. 38 minutes in, and I finally buy a mana item.
Onslaught hits our own heroes? Interesting.
Oh my god, that shot. Oh, he's aiming for the Lundruid. Okay, and he's dying for it.
You did it, though.
I clean it up. I was pretty sure I had to just run from this Visage, but I don't think during the game I realized like, just how completely harmless he was. That hoodwink almost got me right there. Maybe he would have if he'd chased a little.
I put the Crimson Guard on you. The hopes to block some of that damage. I don't think it scared him off, though. I think he just was scared off.
I think he
Because
didn't have
there
the
were two of
confidence
us.
to chase either way, yeah. So you've gone a super tanky build along with a couple things to just support being able to hang out while Exorcism's going. Being invisible is a great option for that.
Yeah.
Being in a tornado is also a good option for that.
This was the point where I just realized that Windrun allows you to be invisible, and I felt like it was maybe unnecessary to get the Silver Edge.
Oh, I like it a lot. Silver Edge is great with this build. It's got bonus move speed. Also, move 25% faster. It's got a lot of bonus move speed and additional invisible time. Yeah, no, it's so good with Trample. Like, it's also good with Exorcism, but like, it does all the same things that Windrun does. And they're both low durations, so having the two options just gives you so much more time.
Right.
I mean, Trample only lasts 5.5 seconds, so like either one can be supported by Trample.
Oh, just gets caught all the time.
Yep, Coddle's dead. We kill 3 of them and take their high ground, but it cost us our Coddle. Surprising no one at all. Oh, that tornado to dodge the Illuminate.
Oh, there was the
Well-
first time I had Yules, there was a tornado, and I dodged it with my tornado. And it looked like I had gotten caught, but I had it, and it was so cool. It was really pretty. Pretty much.
That's funny. Dodging a tornado with a tornado.
Because he moved forward to attack me, and then I killed him.
Yeah,
Because he thought he had me.
you thought you were in his tornado, but joke was on
It's
him.
very funny. It's super funny.
I am going for Yasha and Kaya, because at this point my build is done, and I don't really know or care what else to get.
God, your
Go for the
farm is so
Windbreaker.
high.
I like it. Yours is higher. You're 5k ahead of me.
I know, but I'm just surprised with that build.
Yeah, it's gotta be mostly hero kill gold for me. Like, I'm, what, 19 and 1?
Yeah.
Last hit's at 256 and 6. Which is really funny, because I had been planning on giving my farm to this Death Prophet.
Yeah.
Death Prophet has a Radiance AC Bear who goes in and blunders this Rax, which is nice.
They kill
the
it.
the swap for the bear. It's so funny. I believe with Mega Creeps, we decide that now is the moment. Floating in a blue lagoon. Exorcism goes up.
Shit.
There are some mines. I think this fight I was like hoping too much for the perfect engage, and they were all just hiding in fountain. And sure enough, I get swapped into the fountain. Flat. And end up dead. What a tragedy. But Hoodwink
What
and
a
Visage are
tragedy.
both already gone also.
Coddle is jumping in.
Windbreaker
kill
lets you
last
bring down
second.
that lone druid, and that is dire victory. If you made it to the end of the match, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. It helps. Leave a comment. Support me on Patreon. Do all the things. I'd appreciate it. Until
Yeah.
next time, good luck, have fun, and don't die. Let's go to a
Laters.
post-game analysis.